Hi folks, Archbishop Richard Forceginn here. Green drink, get the green drink. Okay. Alright, Uncle Jesus. He had me as a guest on here. We had to cut the other video short because Uncle Jesus farted through the door. Now I'll drink some more of the green drink. The confession, give him the confession. All right, Uncle Jesus. So, as you can see, it proved to him that I drank the green drink. All right, it's still running. Okay. First of all, we need to go back to the very beginning of the game. All right, I have a confession to make, folks. This is us one-eyed farmers from way back made this book. And all throughout, there were lines, lineages, bloodlines of... I know some people will disagree with me. Just enjoy the show. This is just a show. This isn't real at all. It's just to make you think and laugh, okay? Think and laugh, think and laugh. So, we're going to go to Genesis, the Adam and Eve story, which is, well, it's the first story that we tricked mankind with. The whole human race. Though some may disagree, but that's another topic. You can all comment, put your inappropriate comments up, as it says. It's called inappropriate. It's freedom of speech, folks. You can let loose on Uncle Jesus, and then when he gets tired of you, then he'll stop it, but then he likes you to put your comments up because he expects this to be. That's the way it is, folks. If I'm free enough to talk about this, you can put your comments up on Jesus' channel, isn't that right? That's right, Archbishop Richard Forceginn. Get to it. I'm trying to do my best here. So let's see what happened to Adam and Eve and how we tricked them into becoming our slaves. First, we had to take their minds. And if you watch every preacher on TV today, it's very simple. Just open up your thinking mind and watch how a preacher preaches. They're using the same psychology that started in the book of Genesis. And that's how we got rich and we controlled. That's why we're at the top now. We are the one-eyed farmers. The authors of confusion. And that's why you can't agree on this book. Can't agree on it. And that was our plan. We knew you couldn't agree on it. So, and you never knew that yourself was waiting for you inside all along, but we took that away. Let's see, how did we do it? How did we take yourself or soul away? You can call it anything you want. We love when you make fun, when the religious and the secular argue over the word soul. We're all laughing at all of you, because we are the one-eyed farmers. Archbishop Richard Forceginn here, whether you like it or not. Let's see what happened. How did we do this? It's time to confess. And the Lord formed man into the dust from man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Whew. Same way Uncle Jesus makes the green drink. Didn't take the leaves out of there either. Jeez. Back to the topic. Lord formed man for dust, and his nostrils breathed life, and the man became a living soul. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward of Eden. There he put the man whom he'd formed, and out of the ground the Lord God to grow every tree that was pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life also was in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden. Beautiful, beautiful. A river went out to Eden to water the garden. And from thence it was parted and became into four heads. Okay, we're going to go skip ahead to here. And the Lord took man and put him in the Garden of Eden to dress it up and keep it. There you go. The Lord put him there. Just like this. All right, Adam. I'm going to put you there. Yeah. And they put him in the Garden of Eden to dress it up and keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat. It's great. But the tree of knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die. Can you imagine yourself being there with God? And he's telling you this. In that day you eat it. What would you think? Now remember, he didn't tell him, by the way, if you disobey me and eat this, you're going to go to eternal hellfire and brimstone and for all eternity. And you're going to have to do this. That. No, he didn't say that. He just said you're going to die. Well, but he knew that. No, he didn't know about second death. Stop your lying, Christians. Okay. Jeez. Oh, man. And the Lord God said, it's not good that a man should be alone. I'll make a helpmeet for him. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Give names to all the beasts. He had to name all the animals. All right, let's get ahead here. It's taking long. That's why I had to cut it off before. Yeah, the Lord God caused Adam to fall into the sleep and close. Okay, the temptation. I want to get to the temptation. Okay. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. God made the serpent. Now some people think this is Satan. But God made it. God made this. God made. Some confusion out there. Oh, man. So, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. More subtle. Crafty is another word to use. Just like the one-eyed farmers. Crafty. Let me get my better side. There we go. So, and he said to the woman, the serpent said to the woman, yea, hath God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God said, ye shall not eat it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Argue over the lest ye touch it some other time. I can do a whole sermon on that too. I mean, Uncle Jesus can. And the serpent said unto her, woman, you shall not surely die. For God doth know that in the day there die eat it thereof, that your eyes will be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. Having a little bit of this too. Whoa. I gotta hide that up. I can't see the holy remnant there. There we go. Now I can't see the beads. So, Satan just made me lose my page. Oh, yeah. The woman saw the tree is good for the food, pleasant to the eyes. The tree was desired to make one wise, be like gods, like Satan said. I mean, like the serpent said, it was not Satan. For God doth know, the day ye eat it, your eyes will be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. Yes. And the eyes of them were both opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God. King Farmer. Yes, it was us. And the Lord God called out to Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked. And I hid myself. And he said, Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten the tree whereof I commanded you not to eat, that I knew you would, because I put the subtle, crafty beast to be my candy man, drug dealer, hit man, to make sure you ate it? Yes, Lord. I commanded thou not to eat. And man said, The woman gave it to me, and she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. That was some good-looking candy. And the Lord said unto the woman, What is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, The serpent beguiled me. And I did eat. And the Lord God said unto the serpent, Look here, snake, craftiest beast of all the field that I created, that I put here to fool them folks that were innocent and didn't know anything about sin, and that they didn't even have green drink back then. Look here. Yeah, because of what you did, cursed thou art above all cattle. Cursing the serpent above all cattle. He's worse than them. And above every beast. He's higher level of nastiness and cursedness, higher level than the beasts. Every beast of the field. Upon thy belly thou shalt go. Upon thy belly thou shalt go, and dust thou shalt eat all the days of thy life, and no green drink either. Just dust. Dust for the serpent. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel, because you'll be in the field eating dust, and they'll be working the fields real hard. Like God said, everything's going to be hard. Now you're going to get it, and they're going to step on you, they're going to bite. So you're going to have all this controversy. No, not about angels and demons. It's an excuse for everything being bad. You're going to have grizzly bears, wolves. All of a sudden, these animals that didn't have teeth are going to be flaring out. And all the raspberry bushes, you used to be able to pick them real easy. They're going to have thorns all over them. All because you ate the fruit. No, it's more. It's more than just angels and demons. It's about, we're going to make it hard for you. But we're not going to do any work because we're the one-eyed farmers. So we're going to trick you into being afraid of what you think is the Lord, but it's really us in all of our Ozness. Behind the curtain of uncertainty. But God is no respecter of persons. Can't you see why the situation worsens? Because it's all deceit and lies from the one-eyed farmer's eyes of view, misdirecting you, saying you should have perfection. That's the deception. The heck did you put in this? Some kind of truth formula? Damn you, Jesus! Stuff's so good though. Wait a minute, it's just like the trick of getting them to eat the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil. Put enough of this, Uncle D. I can't resist it. What did I say? I'll put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head and bruise his heel, all kinds of chaos. Unto the woman he said, the farmer said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow in thy conception. In sorrow they shall bring forth children, and thou shalt desire shall be to thy husband. All your desires will be to your husband now, and he shall rule over thee. No more. Huh? What the heck? That's not even true anymore. If I could only say what I wanted to say, it's going on now. It's going on in reverse anyway now. We have to make this thing work. We have to make this thing work. Oh, that's right. That's why we have those preachers on preachers. Say, Greg, tell them the truth. Preachers. Tell them why. Because we're praying on you while you're cheering for us and giving us money. That's right, Simon. And keep reading. All right. And unto Adam he said, Behold, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree which I commanded thee, thou shalt not eat it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shall they eat of it all the days of thy life. This is pretty bad. So you're going to have to be tilling that ground hard for the farmers, you hear me? Till that ground hard for the one-eyed. That's the plan. Sorrow. You're going to eat a pizza in sorrow. Wait a minute. Never saw anybody eat pizza in sorrow, unless they had an indigestion or something. Never mind, move on. Thorns and thistles. Curse the ground, sorrow, eat it, and days of thorns and thistles shall bring forth pizza. No. Thorns and thistles will bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herbs of the field. Thorns and thistles shall it bring forth. Yeah, you'll eat the herbs of the field now. Wait a minute, you like some of them though, don't you? Some of them are going to be... Wait a minute. Faith... Oh yeah. In the sweat of thy face... They shall make pizza. I've seen that before. I've seen them sweating over your pizza when you made it. They made the pizza. Sweat over top of the pizza. And so I think, how do they eat that pizza? The guy just sweated on your pizza. You don't know it's 98 degrees in the pizza shop in the summertime and it's humid. Sweating on your... Thank you, sir. Here's your extra cheese. Get the heck... So I told you. I got it right that time. They sweated on your food. And you sweat making the pizza. It all works out. The sweat from your face will be in the pizza and they eat the bread till the return of the ground. Till you die, you'll be eating pizza and sweating on it. And until you return to the ground, and out of that which thou was taken from dust you'll return. And until the dust thou art, and dust you'll return. End the story. Then what happened? They went to hell after... No, they didn't. Damn it! Adam called his wife Eve because she was the mother of all living. God made it like this. Unto Adam. Also to his wife did the Lord make coats of skin and clothe them. See, that's why you have all your shops to go to, because the one-eyed farmers are... We own them, man. We pick what style of clothes you're wearing now.
We are the one-eyed farmers. To be continued.
More of the green drink. Oh, it's pretty good, man.